Students, hope you're doing well. I am Hafsa, your tutor, and welcome to IGCSE English 0510 Speaking Endorsement. First of all, I'd like to talk about the difference between IGCSE and O-levels. O-levels provide examinations nationwide, separate for each country, while IGCSE provides examination worldwide. Moving on. The course of IGCSE English is second language 0510 Speaking Endorsement. Moving on, you will have to attempt 3 papers in this course, containing 4 main contents. Paper 1 contains reading and writing examination. Paper 2 contains listening examination. And paper 3 contains speaking examination. We'll be discussing about these papers in detail in the next slide. Now, let's discuss some of the details of the papers. Paper 1 is a 2-hour paper with 60 marks. Paper 2 is a 50-minute paper with 40 marks. And paper 3 is a 15-minute paper with 40 marks. For further detail for October-November session of 2025, be sure to look at the time, the date, and the day. Let's dive into the paper pattern of paper 1, being a reading and a writing paper. This paper consists of 6 exercises. Exercise 1 being comprehension of 8 marks, where you'll be given 8 questions. Exercise 2 being MCQs questions with 9 marks. Exercise 3 is a note writing with 7 marks. And exercise 4 has recently been changed from summary to MCQs comprehension consisting 6 marks. Exercise 5 has also been recently changed from email to specifically formal emails, consisting of 15 marks. And lastly, exercise 6 is a directed writing, from which you will be given a random topic from an article, either formal or semi-formal, a report, a review, and an essay. This exercise is also of 15 marks. Moving on to the paper pattern of paper 2, the listening exam. Previously, this exam was a listening and a writing paper, but in the recent years, they have changed it to just listening and MCQs paper for children's feasibility. This paper has 40 marks, 1 mark for each question. For the first 44 minutes, a recording will be played and you will answer the questions. And in the last 6 minutes, you will have to fill in the MCQs card. Well, moving on, this paper has 5 exercises. The first exercise has 8 questions and 8 recordings will be played. The second exercise has 10 MCQs question and only 5 recordings will be played. In exercise 3, there are 8 questions and only 1 recording will be played. In exercise 4, there will be 6 MCQs question and 6 different recordings will be played. And lastly, in exercise 5, there will be 8 MCQs questions and 8 different recordings will be played. Finally, let's discuss the paper pattern of paper 3, the speaking examination. Paper 3 is just a 15-minute paper. The first part of the paper is an introduction or a warm-up to get the student comfortable, and this part of the paper is not marked. Proceeding to exercise 1, which is the interview, in which you will be given questions on spot and you will be given the time of 2 to 3 minutes to speak on that questions. Exercise 2 is a short talk in which you will be given the topic on spot, but you will have 2 minutes to prepare for the topic and 2 minutes to talk on the topic. So be sure you take the full 2 minutes to prepare. Lastly, exercise 3 is the discussion, where the questions related to exercise 2 will be asked and you will have 2 to 3 minutes to answer. In exercise 3 is the discussion, where you will be given questions related to exercise 2 and you will be given 3 to 4 minutes to talk on the topic. Now, let's discuss the marking scheme of paper 3. Paper 3 is a 40 marks paper and its marking scheme is divided into 4 parts. First, grammar. Second, vocabulary. Third, development. And fourth, pronunciation. 10 marks for each. Finally, let's discuss the extra tips and tricks for the papers. Firstly, I'd suggest to do all of your practices from past papers, as it is the most effective and efficient way to prepare for your examination. Secondly, for all the 3 papers, you have to focus on a few things which students usually tend to miss out, that causes them to lose marks, though they can achieve the most on those areas, which are vocabulary, spelling, grammar, correct punctuation, and correct pronunciation, sentence structure, and the lack of reading habit. Lastly, I'd like to suggest the students to adopt a few habits before the papers. Firstly, reading. Second, to search the difficult words, meanings on spot and bring them to daily life. Thirdly, to listen to different accents for understanding and pronunciation. Allah Hafiz and have a good day.